Good evening, everyone. Good evening, house. Glory be to God who have been able to restore back our network. So the network problem has been resolved. So we bless God for that. Now we are back to class. We are very sorry for the classes we've missed, but now we are back to class. And also, we've promised that we are going to add more 2 days. So those days that we have missed, we actually missed a day or 2 days. But now we are facing it and we are complementing it with another 2 days in order for you to learn better. This was very sorry. It's never our culture, it's never our attitude, it's never our culture. But the Internet company has also apologized because they knew that we use this network very well, and also we are also conversant with internet. So they have been supplying us for the past years, more than 10 years now. So we are very sorry for that. Now we are going to start from where we stopped. Now, to begin, let me take you back to where we stopped. The last practicals on how to install Wordpress. The last practicals on how to install Wordpress. We actually going to okay, let me take you back. I'm taking you back to the dashboard. I'm taking you back to the dashboard where I will have my alright. This is the dashboard, and as you can see the dashboard. Now the software has been installed. That is WordPress software has been installed. Now after installation, the next thing to do is to continue building your site. WordPress is so flexible to the extent that you can build any kind of website, any kind of beautiful website outside there. Those websites you see there, 80% of those websites are built with WordPress. But now, one thing about WordPress is that if you don't know how to really go about it, you are going to miss it. And how will you miss it? WordPress is technical. To operate with it, there are some things, terms and conditions you need to understand. Though flexible, but critical. Now, what we will do now is, very first thing you need to do is to create pages. How do you create a page? Now, what do you understand by page? Now, let's go back to the site. I will right click here, then I'm going back to the site. I right click, I point the name. By pointing the name, then I'll go to visit site. So on the visit site, I will right click. Then after right clicking, then I click on the open link in new tab. Of course, I can open a new window, but because I still want the tab to remain in the same line or in the same window, that is why I want to say open link in a new tab. Now, once you open, it will open the tab this way. Now, this is the tab, and this is the look of the WordPress. Now, we have home, we have about us, we have culture, lifestyle, gallery, and so on. So these are pages. Now I'm trying to let you understand what pages are. Pages are the web pages that users navigate from one to another, from one particular page to another. So when you have a site and there are no pages, users are stuck on the line because they don't have where to go to. But in this case now, we are going to create some pages in line with this. But to do that, let me quickly remind you that when after the installation of WordPress, the very first thing you need to do is to make sure you install your theme. Now I'm deviating from the creating of pages now. Later we'll come back to the pages. What did I just say now? I said the very first thing you need to do is to create or to install theme. Now what is theme? Theme is the graphical user's interface, and theme, it styles and it displays the website in a beautiful and attractive interface. Theme displays your website, it styles your website in a beautiful and attractive interface. So in that case, we are moving on to theme. How do we install our theme? Now to install theme, the very first thing you need to do is to click on the appearance. Then when you click on appearance, click on the themes. Now you see thousands of themes we have, or number of themes we have installed. Now WordPress has thousands of themes, beautiful themes that you can work with. But one thing about it is that depending on what you want to create with WordPress, it depends on the kind of website you want to create. So you don't just use anything. You use a theme that goes in line with the type of business you want to do. So if you're a blogger, you can just choose a kind of a blog theme. Then if you are a marketer, you can choose a theme that suits your business. And if it's a company, maybe you are designing a website for company or for any other business, there's so many themes here that you can choose for companies or for any other. Now this is where you add more. You add new theme, and if you don't want to add here, you can also click on add new here. So you see that you click on add new here, or you click on add new theme here. So whichever one, anyone you click, it takes you to add new theme. Now there are two ways of adding new theme. One, by uploading the theme. That is, you must have downloaded the theme on your system. Now that is, you must have downloaded the theme on your system. Now then secondly, by searching for the theme. That is, you must be connected to internet to install this type of theme. So when you are connected and you want to install a theme, it will automatically install the theme without taking you to any other window. But if you want to upload, meaning that you must have downloaded the WordPress themes you want to use. Then after that, you now come to upload theme. So as you come to upload theme, click on browse. When you click on browse, it takes you to your computer where you can find those themes. It takes you to your computer where you can find those things. So the next thing to do is to locate the folder that contains the theme. Is to locate the folder that has the theme inside. So choose the folder, then choose the theme, then click on open. Let's say for instance, I don't think I have theme here. But I know I have it in other. Okay, let's see there. Now we have WordPress payment gateway, or we have WordPress here. Yeah. Now I have my theme here. Yeah, there are themes here. There are a lot of themes here. Now as you can see, so a lot of things. Now I have this one. Now if I'm installing for shopping company or e-commerce business, e-commerce store, then I can install this. Then I have this one for school. I have so many themes. I have shop and commerce for e-commerce. So many things that I have here. But these themes, you know what? These themes have been downloaded automatically. They have been downloaded without the WordPress window. So how do you download them? Simply go to www.wordpress.org. wordpress.org. Then in the open window, click on theme. Then as you click on theme, then choose the type of theme you want to, or you search. Then after searching for it, then download. When you download it, you have it on your system. So once you have it on your system, you can simply come here and choose the theme of your choice and click on open. Now as you click on open, then come here and install. So when you click on open, after clicking on open, you come here, you find the file here. This is the file. This is the file name. That is the theme name. The file name, or you can call it the theme name. Then also click on install. So as you click on install, it will continue installing, and you can observe the progress. You can observe the progression. Now it has fully installed. Now that it has been installed, you can activate it here, or you preview it. Then or you return back to theme page. Now let's return back to theme page. We are returning back to theme page. Now in the theme page, now you can see where is the theme. Yeah, fashion store. This is fashion store. Flash shop store. This is it. Flash shop store. And if you want to sell anything, so this is the theme you install. Flash shop store. But that is if you have already downloaded it on your system. But let's say for instance you have not downloaded it on your system. So what do? Just click on add new. Then as you click on add new, that is, we are taking the next option now, the second option. As you click on add new, then you see so many other themes. You are going to find so many other themes here. So after that, you can install. You can just click on any one of them and install. And if you don't like any of the themes here, so the next thing to do, if you don't like any of the themes here, click on popular. Of course, you can see most of the popular themes here. Most of the popular themes that people use for websites. In case you like some website and you want to build your website just like the way other ones were built, then what do? Just come to popular. As you click on popular, you see so many themes that are more popular outside there, which you can also use from. Alright, now let's say for instance you still don't like any of these themes. Then what do? You can also go to latest. So the latest contains the latest themes, the latest WordPress themes. So as they develop new themes, they upload it here. So you have it in the latest. So these are the latest themes. Now for the fact that they are latest themes does not mean that they are more better or they are more beautiful. So just that they are more updated. So there are some themes that are not even designed today, but that are better off. There are some themes here. So now it just depends on your choice and the kind of theme. Mind you, your theme is your website. Hello, your theme is your website. So once you choose your theme, then that gives a kind of identity to your website. It displays the interface. So what users or visitors sees, what users or visitors see in your website is the layout. When they see the layout of your website, if it is interesting and attractive, then they try to go further and clicking more. There people stay on your site. But if your site is odd, maybe because of the type of theme you chose, then people bounce back. And when people are bouncing back, it affects your SEO. It affects your SEO. So it is not good that people visiting your sites are bouncing back. Have you heard that? Am I communicating? So it is not good that they are bouncing back. So try as much as possible that you choose a beautiful theme that will work with your site. But mind you, it should be the type of theme that suits your business, not just any out theme. Then after choosing the theme, then what do? then install. So or go to favorites. Under favorites you can see some other. You try to generate the one you like, you search for it, or you search for your favorites, you get the one you like. But I will encourage you that you always go for popular. So under popular you can see those ones they've that more and more and more. So please choose your teams here. Choose your team here. So after installing the theme, now let's look for a theme and install. Let's look for a theme and install. We want to install a theme now. Now we are assuming, let's choose any of the theme that has to do with the nature of the business. We can't just install any other theme that has to do with the nature of the business. So now this business here, what is Kenny Fashion? That means probably Kenny Fashion will be selling clothes, will be selling bags and shoes. So in that case, we're going to install a more or less like store or e-commerce theme. They are somehow related. They are somehow related. So in that case, let me go up. I think the first one will be better. I think the first one will be better. This will be better. So let's use this. Then say install. So when you click on install, wait for it to finish installing. Now it has been installed. So what do? Click on activate. So when you activate, now check here. You see the theme, the previous theme that was used, and you can see how it is. This is a theme. Then now I come over to this place, or let me choose. Now it has been activated. Because I have activated it, now it now shows this theme. Now showing this theme now is still on. Now we don't need to customize it and make it beautiful. We don't need to customize it and then make it beautiful. Now how do you do that? Instead that you click on customize here, or you click on appearance and click on the customize. So it's still loading. It's still loading. You can watch the progress on the tab. You can watch the progress on the tab. So now this is where you customize your website. This is where you customize your website. Now I will first of all try to design the background. So come to color, other color, choose other color. Or you come to, let's say, site identity. Under site identity is where you set your site name and the tag name. Then you can also select a site icon, which could be image. A site icon, which could be image. What do you mean by that icon? This is it. So we can find icon here, like Google. This is their Gmail. This is their icon. Like Adobe. This is their icon. This is their site icon. Like web hosting, this is a site icon. So like superfood nutrition, this is a site icon. So that is what we mean by what? Site icon. So if you want to change your site icon, or you want to install your site icon, or you want to upload your site icon, this is where you do that. Now let's go back to general option. From general option we should be able to, okay, let's see header. Under header we come to general. Under general, you see, you can see some things there. Though we still come back to these ones later, but we just want to upload some image, a kind of image. Now this is header media. So you can, this one, it allows you to install to insert video. This allows you to insert video, or you come down here and insert image. Now I'm clicking on this one, then I say image, and let me go to library if I have some images here. Now I have some images here. So what do? What you need to do is to click on you can, if you don't have images here, just come to upload. Under upload, click on select files. Then under select files, locate where your images are kept. Now as for me, Let me go to desktop, and I think on desktop I can find Kenny's version, another Kenny version. Let me see some kind of a version style. Oh, it's not here. Let me go back, and we have to go back here. Let me check for another one. I thought I could see some pictures there, but it's quite unfortunate. Alright, now let's go to web content and see. In the web content, I want to get a kind of a fashion picture or image. Fashion picture or image. Let's go back. I think I have some pictures here, so please let me select the picture. So that's what you do. You go to where you know you can find your pictures. You go to there then and upload the pictures. Alright, in this case, I think I will have to choose any type of image, since I can't find the images related to that. But you know what? It is mandatory that anytime you want to upload image, make sure you upload the image that are related to what you are doing, that are related to exactly what you are doing. Now I come to pictures. Under pictures, let me see where I can find somewhere. Okay, let me choose this one. So now that I've chosen this, then I click on open. Now you can see the picture has been uploaded. Now that the picture has been uploaded, what do? Select it. It's marked, so make sure it's marked. It's having a mark here. So what do? Come to select and crop. So under select and crop, you can crop it. Then if you want everything, it's okay. But if you don't want everything, you can crop it. As you crop it, then crop it this way. Then say crop. Now, why is cropping? Then click on publish. So after you do it, you publish it. Hello. Alright, now that it has finished uploaded, so as you can see, this is the header image, and this is how it's going to appear. This is the header image, and this is how it's going to appear. But as for me, I don't like that. So I can remove it. So then you can also set the position. You can make it to repeat itself. You can make it to repeat, then it will repeat. You can set the size here, cover. You can set the position. I can say top left or top center. Then as you have done that, then say publish. You publish again. So now, as we have gotten that, let's see our site as it is. As you can see, it will upload that image. Now this is it. But that is the header. But as for me, I don't like the header. Then if you think you don't like this theme, you can change it as well. Like if the theme is not that flexible enough to customize, so you can change it. you can change it by coming down to your customize, under customize, then just go to change theme here. So instead of going back to your dashboard, you can simply find change theme here, then click on change theme, then you can now choose any other theme. For example, I'm choosing this, then now you can now click on activate and publish. Now this is it, I have it here. So now, like I told you, I said your team determine your site. Let me refresh this now. As I'm going to refresh this, just click here to refresh, or you press F5. Click there to refresh, or you press F5. Now you see how it's going to look like. Now this is our website, so we still need to work more on it. It is not that perfect now. And I think I like this because it's also scrolling the post. Any post is scrolling it here. So and you can also change the copyright later. You also change the copyright later. Then at the same time, you are going to edit these ones, and at the same time you edit the menus, and at the same time you edit. But because of the theme we have chosen, this is how we find our site for now. So later it will be edited. So let me take you to where it will be edited in the next class. In the next video, let me take you to where it will be edited in the next video. And in the next video, we are going to edit. We are going to change the outlook, the interface, the look of this website. Thank you so much. Watch this video and practice it. May God bless you.